Here are some vintage floral postcards that gave inspiration for this video. I bought these from antique fairs and flea markets and found some from the old books, and I think they're really beautiful. And here are some of the sample cards that I've made with the technique shown here. And here's the paper pad that I've used. I started with adding the masking tape around the paper. Then I used a thick brush and a lot of water. I also use a lot of different colors here. And then I left the center of the page white and softened the edges with the tissue paper. And then changed to a thin brush and started with the leaves. I try to think each leaf as an individual. And then I continued with the flowers. Here I will show you the technique, how I made them. First I drew a line and then softened the line with the water. You can see that I worked fairly slowly. I try not to think too much where to put the flowers. I just make them as I go. Then I start adding the branches. I try to make them look very poetic so that they cross each other. And then back with the leaves. And then I start to darken the flowers to give some depth there. And here you can see I made a mistake, and it's fairly easy to mix it. Just add water and use dry tissue paper. And when finishing, add contrast. I always like huge contrasts, they look really great. Also some blue for color. And then finally I balance the composition to make something little interesting, and also to put the eye of the viewer to the center of the card. And finally I remove the masking tape, and there it is.